Hello, it's Mr. Kissinger, and this is 5th grade math, module 4, lesson 6. We're going to relate fractions as division to fractions of a set. So we're going to continue with that idea of fractions as division, but rather than talking about fractions of a single whole, we're going to be talking about fractions of a set or an array of objects or things. So show you real quick what I'm talking about. It's if you look at this letter A, we have a set of triangles here. We have 9 of them. And we're going to be looking for what is 1/3 of 9, what is 2/3 of 9, and what is 3/3 of 9. So what we've done is we have an array of triangles that have been divided into 3 sections. We have 3 columns there. Each one of those columns has 3 triangles in it. And we know there's 9 altogether. 3 times 3 is 9. If we split this into thirds, we have 1/3 here, we have 2/3 here, and we have 3/3 here. So I'm going to write the thirds underneath there, so that'll be easier to see what we're talking about here. So we have 1/3, 2/3, and 3/3 of 9. If you want to know how many 1/3 of 9 is, we can look at 1/3. 1, 2, 3, and we have 3. 1/3 of 9 is 3. If we go to 2/3, we have to look at everything here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2/3 is 6. And then 3/3 is one whole, the whole array, which is 9. 3, 6, 9. Now, if we look at letter B, now we have 15 triangles. We have 1/3 of 15, 2/3 of 15, and 3/3 of 15. This time, it's been divided up into rows. So we have 1/3 here, we have 2/3, and we have 3/3 of 15. 1/3 of 15 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2/3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 3/3 of 15 is all of 15. It is the whole array is 15. So 1/3 of 15 is 5, 2/3 of 15 is 10, and 3/3 of 15 is 15. Letter C has things broken up a little bit differently. We have 1/5 of 20, 4/5 of 20, and then we have blank fifths of 20 equals 20. So each one of these boxes is 1/5. 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, and 5/5. So if you add all these together, we add 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5, we'll have 20 of those all together. It will equal 5/5. 1/5 of 20 is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4/5 of 20, we need to take 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5. 4, 8, 16, or 4, 8, 12, 16. Excuse me. That'll be 16. 4/5 of 20 is 16. And then 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 is 5/5. 5/5 of 20 is 20. Again, 5/5 is one whole. It's a whole set, all of them. We're talking about not one whole shape now. We're talking about one whole set of something. So one whole group of triangles there. The total is 20. And 5/5 of that total, all of it, is still 20. Let's look at letter D. We have groups of 3 here, and we have 24 altogether. So we have 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8. Each one of these is 1/8. 1/8 of 24 is 3. Let's look at 3/8 of 24. 3, 6, 9. We have 3/8 of 24 is 9. Again, each one of these is 1/8. So I'm going to write 1/8 over top of each one of these. How about 4/8 of 24? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 3 is 12. How about 6/8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3 is 18. And 7/8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 3 for each eighth. 3 times 7 is 21. And of course, 8/8 would be 24. It would be the whole set. So now it's not going to give us the arrays. We're going to have to draw the set. So it says find 4/7 of 14. Draw a set and shade to know you're thinking. So I need 14, and if I look at my denominator, I know that I'm going to be splitting my array into sevenths. So I need 7 either rows or columns. I'll use columns, and I'll make 2 rows and 7 columns. That'll make 14. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I have 14 circles altogether. I know I need to split them into 7 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I know that each seventh has two circles in it. So if I have 1/7, 1/7, 1/7, fill all of these in. And I need to add up 4 of these sevenths. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So 8, and I'm going to shade these in. Actually, I'll just shade in the circles. That'll make it easier to see. So I have these 2, 1/7, 2/7, 3/7, and 4/7. I have 8 there. 8 is 4/7 of 14. How does knowing that 1/8 of 24, 1/8 of 24 help you find 3/8 of 24? Draw a picture to explain your thinking. So again, we have 24, and I need 8 groups. So split by 24 into 8s. So I'll do 24, and I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I have 8 rows of 3. Split them into 8 rows. And if I know 1/8 of 24 is 3, 1/8 of 24, how will that help me figure out 3/8 of 24? Well, if I take 1/8 and I multiply that by 3, I'll have 3/8 of 24. So I'm going to say 1/8 of 24 equals 3. 3/8 of 24 equals 3 times 3. 1/8 times 3. 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 equals 9. Right. I'm just going to box this whole thing here. That'll show how I can use 1/8 of 24 to find 3/8 of 24. This number 4 here says there are 32 students in a class. If the class 3/8 of the students bring their own lunches, how many students bring their own lunches? So I need to find out what. I'm going to write RDW here. Probably could have done that for the other two, but they seemed pretty straightforward. This one is a little bit to unpack here. So as I read, I'm going to circle my numbers. There are 32 students in a class. Of the class, 3/8 of the students bring their own lunches. How many students bring their lunches? So I read, and I want to find out how many students bring their lunches. 3/8 of the class of 32. So 3/8 of 32 is what we're trying to find. And if I have 32, and I need to make an array with 8 columns, it's going to look a little bit like the one we just drew. So here we are at 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And I split my columns up, so I have 8 groups. And this is 1/8 here. This time 1/8 is going to be 4. 1/8 of 32 is 4. It makes sense that 1/8 of 32 would be greater than 1/8 of 24. 32 is a greater number. And I need to find out how many students brought their lunch. It'll be 3/8 here. So we have 3/8. 4, 8, 12. And I'll shade in all 12 of those because we're looking for 3/8. So everyone should see that we have 1/8, 2/8, 3/8. If we had 8/8 of 32, we'd have 32. We only have 3/8. 8 equal groups, 4 in each group. 4 times 3 is 12. So 12 students bring their lunches. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys for joining me. Oh, and we'll have to cross out this W. We wrote our answer. And but I look forward to seeing all of you guys next time. Have an awesome rest of your day.